Hi, or in this case, hola, I'm Olivia, and this is everything I ate as a vegan traveling Colombia for 1 month. I think it can be really challenging to go to a country that's really heavily meat based, but I'm going to show you how easy it is to find alguno rico, something delicious.
Que viva San Gil, bello pueblo donde yo nací. Viva, viva San Gil, orgulloso yo estoy de ti. Y que viva San Gil, bello pueblo donde yo nací.
So I started my day off in a hotel in Bogota. I had some cereal, juice, and a fruit salad with pitaya, watermelon, papaya, and melon. And then I ate some pistachios as a snack on the bus on the way there. And then for dinner, I had this burger at Gringo Mike's. Started my morning off with a fruit salad at this little cafe, and I watched the square in the centre of the town. Then for lunch, I went to the only other vegan place in San Hill called La Mansión and had lentil soup. And then for dinner, I went back to Gringo Mike's again and had tortilla chips and guac. And this was so much. I also ordered a burrito and I couldn't finish it, so I only ate half of that. For breakfast, I ate the other half of that burrito, which was actually so yummy. And then I drank this iced tea. I felt like including drinks sometimes. I didn't record all of them, but I was like addicted to this iced tea. I went back to the same place for lunch and had lentil soup again. And then for dinner, I didn't want to go back to Gringo Mike's because this guy kept on flirting with me there. So I went to the supermarket and I got some almond milk and cereal. I had a bowl of cereal for my breakfast, and honestly, the nutrition this day is lacking. So I had the tortilla chips again with a mint lemonade, and then I also ate cereal again for my dinner. Like, honestly, I don't know what I was thinking. This was not a good idea.
Bucaramanga, ciudad bonita, qué linda te están poniendo. Bucaramanga, ciudad miscuita, tus hijos te están queriendo.
So basically, my only meal of the day is a fruit salad and then a burger with salad. I started my day out with salpicon, which is like a fruit salad, and I also had some mango con limon y sal, which is honestly my favorite thing ever, and this had pepper too. And then for lunch, please, this was like the only good meal I'd had in days, and then I couldn't eat anything at the airport, so that is all I ate. So I started the day in Pereira, this restaurant called El Enebro, and had these arepas, tomato, sausage, sweet bread, and juice for 6,000 pesos. I got the bus to Salento and tried this panela drink on the way, but I didn't like it so much. And when I arrived at my hostel, Yambolumbia, I had this soup and some rice and veggies. Like, they cook a vegan dinner there, and it's really cute. So this is breakfast at Yambolumbia. I saw the guy make this. He put so much love into that fruit salad and it was really delicious. Then for lunch I had rice and beans with these platanos chips, and then I had dinner back at the hostel, which again was soup, and then this time it was quinoa and veggies, which wasn't my favorite, but at least it's vegan. This morning I had granola and pineapple juice at Brunch de Salento in town, and then I got a bus and we stopped off at a service station and I had this amazing meal, which is beans, rice, platanos, and guava juice, and I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I had breakfast at Mija in El Poblado, and I had granola. Look at this, it was so bougie, it even had a flower on. Then I tried this new drink that I can't remember the name of, but it was really nice, and had a vegan bandeja paisa, because I'm in Medellin. El Poblado in Medellin is very gentrified. I ate at this restaurant called Vegan and Veggie. I had a vegan burger, potatoes, and a lemonade. It was so yummy. I had the lunch menu at this place called Ama. I had passion fruit juice, tomato soup, and tortilla chips, and then some tacos, which were really nice. For dinner, I had French toast and I tried this chai, but it was not the best. This place was really cute though. It was called Chana Plant Based. I woke up so late this day, so I barely ate anything. I had a vegan bandeja paisa and then some pineapple when I was on my way back home. In the morning, I went to Comuna 13 and had this ice pop thing for my breakfast. And then I had my final bandeja paisa in Medellin for my lunch. And then I had this in the airport, some Burger King. I slept so much, so this is my brunch. I had a curry at Icaro in Santa Marta and the best chocolate cake like ever. And then I went to Minca and I had this veggie burger and fries. And notably, I got the worst food poisoning of my life. So here's cute pics of me enjoying that. So I stayed in Casa Loma and I had these amazing pancakes. They were coconut pancakes with tropical fruit. Look at that view. Like, I was actually in heaven. This was so nice. And then I ate that same veggie burger at a restaurant called The Lazy Cat in the town in Minca with limonada de coco. This was my first time trying it. I became obsessed. It was so good. I didn't think lemonade and coconut would go well. And then I had a curry at the hostel and some banana bread. Please, if you go to Casa Loma, you have to try this. It had like panela syrup on. It was so good. Another beautiful morning, starting my day out with these pancakes. I mean, look how bougie they look today. So good. While I was out and about, I had bocadillo, which is guava paste. It tastes like a fruit pastel if you've ever eaten them. Crisps, because I was hungry. And then when I got back to the hostel, I had a sandwich, which looks disgusting, but was really nice. It was freezing, so I had hot chocolate and I was reading. And I had a burger for dinner, but it wasn't the best. Like, the meat alternative was really chewy and it just wasn't good. This was my last day eating those absolutely phenomenal pancakes and looking at this view. Like, I can't. I went to Parque Tayrona and on the way I ate this like vegetable dish with some rice, some potato fries, and then I ate a veggie burger. Yep, how many of these have I eaten? This day I actually went into the park, started out with a fruit salad. I had some rice at Cabo San Juan, actually inside the park, and then I had the same veggie burger after. I started my day with some jam, toast, and a fruit salad. Breakfast with a view in Parque Tayrona, like just so serene, so pleasant to eat like this. Then I went to Santa Marta and I ate Indian food. This was very, very delicious and very affordable too. It was so nice to eat something different. Then I went to Icaro and had pasta. This was a hostel breakfast at Republica, some fruit, oats, and tea, and then I got a fruit salad while I was out and about. And I went to Icaro again for brunch. I tried to get pancakes. They were nowhere near as good as the ones at Casa Loma, sorry. And then I had mint tea. And for dinner, I had the worst thing ever. This was Thai food, but it was not good. Had a hostel breakfast again, some fruit, oats, and tea, but it wasn't enough. So I had some avocado toast and passion fruit juice.
Hola. 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 ¿Quieres un cono con mojito?
Look at me ordering ice cream. Is she bilingual? Not really. I got this gelato from Ginam Gelatero. This street food cost 4,000 pesos, rice, beans, and lentils. And I also tried chicha, which is really sweet. And my friend said tasted like Pepto-Bismol. And then I also had this refreshing drink on the street. I went to Radio Burger because it said that they had the Impossible Burger, but they were out and they only had this mushroom burger and it wasn't good. Then I had Corozo Gelato because I am on holiday. Starting the day out with some pineapple, oats and tea, and then I was getting the bus. So in the bus station I also ate plátanos, rice and this little salad, and I was not taking any risk because I got trapped on a bus without food, so I took so many snacks. I went to Cartagena, Pescadito, and had gyoza and this chickpea curry. It was amazing. And then I had this little gelato, which was very sweet.
Bórralo, bórralo, dale, dale, dale. La tengo con las manos a los lados como el avioncito con los ojos chiquitico y volando bajito.
For breakfast, I had arepas and this vegetable mix that this woman cooked up for me. So nice. And then I got some mango while I was walking through the streets. I tried a cocada for the first time. Then bandeja paisa at Espiritu, and I got a limonada de coco again because it is literally my favorite. So good. For breakfast, it was avocado toast. Now, Cartagena had some very bougie places, and this was definitely one of them. And for lunch, I had rice, beans, and patacons, which is smashed plantain. Then I had the same chickpea curry at Pescadito. Yummy. For breakfast, I had a little bit of fruit, and then I went and had some avocado toast, and I went to this market and had arroz de coco. Then for dinner I had bandeja paisa, but only ate the vegan stuff and shared it with my friend. For breakfast, I started out the day with some nice fresh mango. For lunch, I had this vegetable rice with salad and a patacon. And for dinner, this is my final dinner, it was pasta with this tomato and basil sauce and a limonada de coco. And I tried an alegría, which is crispeta, like popcorn, really sweet, nice. This was the day I travelled home. I had some pineapple and 2 packets of crisps for breakfast. I had this other packet of crisps because they were vegan on the plane, and the final meal was these tacos and fries. And here's me crying in the airport because it's the end of the trip. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed.